Good morning, students. Today we will start your chapter 2 of 12th class, the world population distribution, density and growth. This is very interesting chapter. Know about the world population, how they are distributed and which type of the density we see in any areas and how the growth according to the time of the population we discuss in this chapter. So let's start. Yes, the people of any country, its real wealth. Any country to know about their peoples, by their people. कोई भी कंट्री वो किससे जानी जाती है, वो अपने पीपल से जाने जाते हैं. विच टाइप ऑफ द पीपल्स इज देयर, बिकॉज ह्यूमन बींग्स इज द इम्पोर्टेंट रिसोर्सेज, दे कैन यूज द अनदर रिसोर्सेज. अदर रिसोर्सेज आर यूजलेस विदाउट द ह्यूमन बींग्स. सो इट्स रियल वेल्थ ऑफ एनी country to know about their peoples. Ultimately, country known is by their peoples. It is the important. So it is important to know how many men and women in the country has. So to know about any country, we know how many peoples, how many women, how many men, what are the birth rate there and death rate, which type of the system of the education, health care and other facilities, living standard, and how many people live in the villages, otherwise cities. Can they read? They can read, write, otherwise not. What are the literary rate is there. So to understand any country, to know about the population pattern of any country, that is pulsary. How many men, birth rate, death rate, education, living standard, etc. The world at the beginning. In 21st century, the world at the beginning of the 21st century, according to the presence, how many peoples of the world is 6 billion population. How many population? Total population of the world is 6 billion in the beginning of the 21st century. We said, so now in this chapter we discuss about the pattern, this type of the distribution of the population in the world. So here, this is the question, why do people prefer to live in a certain region and not the others? So this is a very interesting question. Why the people? There are the many factors that influence the living of the human beings in any areas. For example, geographical factor, economic factor, social factor, etc. We discuss in them in detail ahead. Next is patterns of population distribution in the world. Which type of the pattern we see in the world we discuss here, and the distribution, how they are distributed in the world. Pattern of the population distribution and density help us understand the demographic characteristics of any area. By the pattern of the population, which type of the population there, and the density, we can understand which type of the changes in the population according to the time has come. कैसे changes वहाँ पर, किस तरह के changes वहाँ पर आए गए हैं. So understand the characteristic of the demography. What are the demographic? Changes in the population, that is called the demographic characteristics. The term population distribution refer to the way are spaced over the earth's surface broadly. 90% of the world population. How many population? 90% of the world population live only the 10%. Yes, the term population is describe which type of the way of the people are spaced on the earth's surface, how they are living on the earth surface. Only the 90% total of the 90% of population living on only the 10% area of the world. Yes, next paper. Here, this is the graph of the 10 populated country in the world. 10 most populous country in the world contribute about the how many? 60% of the world population. 10 most populated country. And the 10 countries, 6 are located in Asia. Only Asia continent 6 are located. Yes. So we see here, first is China. First country is China. The population of the China is 1,200,000,000. Yes. So you can see this is a very populated country. Is here approximately 13 billion. You can see. And India's population is also how many? Almost 13 millions. And USA population. There is a lot of difference in India's and USA population. Here only the 200 millions. Otherwise 250 millions. And Indonesia population is also 200, almost 200 millions. And Brazil population is also here. And the Pakistan is 200 millions. Nigeria, Bangladesh, Russia and Mexico. These are the 10 most populated countries in the world. China also situated in Asia and India, Indonesia. This is the biggest island country in the world and has come in Asia. Pakistan, Bangladesh and Russia. And Brazil, this country has come in South America and USA, North America and Mexico also in North America. So see here, this is the 10 most populous country in the world. So now the next page. Yes, next topic is density of the population. This is very important topic. Each unit of the land has limit capacity to support people living on it. Each unit of the land has the limited capacity to hold down the population on it. Hence, it is necessary to understand the ratio between the number of people or to size of land, this ratio density of population. So, it is necessary to understand how many numbers of people live in any area, so that we can make the plan of them and how the resources they can use there. That's very necessary to know about the density of any area. How we know about the density of any area? This is the formula to know about the density of any area. Density of the population, here area upon population. Total area and the population of this area. We know about the density of any region. For example, area of region X is 100 square kilometer. How many kilometer? 100 square kilometer. And the population of this is 1,50,000 50,000 persons. The density of the population is calculated. Density is equal to 100 upon 1,50,000. So the answer is 1,500 person square kilometer in this areas. This is the formula to know about the density of any regions. Once again, area and population. So now the next phase. So we discuss about the distribution of the population and 10 most populated country in the world and the density. Next topic, what are the factors influence the distribution of the population in the world? First is geographical factors. First factor is geographical factor, and in this first is the availability of the water. First is availability of the water. You know, water is the very compulsory need, essential needs of any living beings. We can't imagine the life without the water. And for their many needs, human beings require the water. For example, drinking, bathing, for the cultivation of the crops, cooking, for their cattle, crops, industries, navigation. So it is because that's the reason in a river valley areas is densely populated, because their water is easily available. So first factor is availability of the water. Next is landform. Next factor is landforms. People prefer to live in the plain areas because these areas are easy for the cultivation of the crops, and for the transport system is also very easy, and the moderate climate we can see here, and the other facilities also very easily available in these areas. And the hilly areas are sparsely populated. Many reasons for this, because they are not easy for the cultivations, road transport, communication, etc. Many are the factor responsible for this. So, reason the Ganga plains among most densely populated, and the Himalayas are scarcely populated. So first is availability of the water, and second is landform, and third is the climate. Third factor is climate. The areas which have the hot and the cold climate, people don't like to live there. But here there is the moderate climate in the world, is a lot of population here, densely populated areas, these regions, and where the is a cold region, for is a desert area, cold desert, hot desert, and the people don't like there because there are the many factor influence of them. Areas with a comfortable climate, where there is a no seasonal variation, and where there is no any seasonal variation, moderate climate, people like to live there. Areas very heavy and heavy rainfall, extreme and harsh, have a low population. In the world, Mediterranean region is a very populated area. What the reason? For their moderate climate. So these are the factors influence the distribution of the population. Next is. Next is soil. This is also included in the geographical factors. Fertile soil are important for the agriculture and allied activities and the joint activities of this. So the fertile soil. Fertile soil important for what? For the cultivation of the crops, and especially in India. Mostly population depend on the agriculture at the present day is also, And we can see in the northern plains where we found the alluvial soil is densely populated areas. Therefore, areas which have the fertile loamy soil have more people living on them, and these can support the intensive agriculture. Forward, they support the intensive agriculture, increase the protection of the land. And can you name some areas in India which are thinly populated due to their poor soil? Yes, in many areas. For example, in Rajasthan, we can take the Jaisalmer. Area-wise, this is the biggest. But here is the sparsely population due to their soil, where we not found here the cultivable soil. So that's the reason. Next is economic factors. Next topic is economic factor. Minerals. First factor is minerals. Areas with mineral deposit attract the industries. Areas where the mineral deposit, they attract industries. Mining and industrial activities generate the employment. Why they attract them? Because mining and industries generate the employment for the many peoples. So, skilled and semi-skilled worker move to the areas and make them densely populated. Yes, the best example of this, Katanga Jamia copper. Which Katanga Jamia? Copper belt in Africa is one such a good example. So first is the mineral. Which area have the minerals? They attract the industries, and the mining and the industries generate the employment for the peoples, and peoples go there for their employment, and these areas has become densely populated areas. In India also we can see the best example is Chota Nagpur Plateau in Jharkhand. This is a densely populated area because of their industrial reason and for their mining. And in the world is the best example Katanga Jamia copper belt in the Africa. Next reason, in economic factor, urbanization cities offer the better employment opportunity, education and the medical facility, better means of the transport, communication, good civic amenities and the other attraction of the cities life draw people to cities. And the next in the urbanization. At the present rate, we found the many facilities in the cities for the education, for healthcare, for the communication, for the bankings, for the transport and other services also. So people like to live there for many safety purpose and for their developments. So that's the main reason of the distribution of the population is the urbanization. Is the example many mega cities, for example Delhi, Mumbai, they are densely populated. Why they are densely populated areas? And the Ahmedabad we also see in our country, because they found the many facilities and the employment, so they are very densely populated cities in the India. Next, industrialization. This is also affect the distribution of the population. Industrial belt provide the job opportunity and attract the large number of the peoples. They provide, industrial belt provide job opportunity. So many peoples go there for to get the job. These include not just a factory workers but also the transport, operators, shopkeepers, bank employees and doctors, teachers and other services providers. So here the best example for the industrialization, distribution of population also affected. Yes, Kobe, Osaka region of the Japan is thickly populated because of this presence of number of industries. Industrialization also affect the distribution of the population because they provide the jobs of the many peoples and also the other facility where the peoples lived in area, many requirement of them for their education, for the medical facilities and for their banking facilities, shopkeepers, operation, transport, etc. The best example is the industrialization, influence of the population by the industrialization we can see in Japan. The Kobe Osaka region of Japan, this is thickly populated due to the industries, lot of industries in these areas. So, the next factor is social and culture factors. This is also influence the distribution of the population. Some places attract more people because they have a religious and cultural significance. Some places also attract the peoples due to their social and religious significance. For example, in our India, Varanasi, Banaras, Haridwar, and the Puri and others places. They also attract the many peoples because they have their cultural and religious importance. People tends to move away from places where there is social and political unrest. And people don't like, and for their safety purpose, where you found the society is safe from any matters, for the safe, not any fighting, riots, etc. And the political system is also perfect. People like to live there. Many of times government offer the incentives of the people live in the sparsely populated areas to move away from the overcrowded place. And many times government provide the incentives of these people to live in a sparsely populated areas and left the areas which are densely populated areas. So we understand there are the many factors which influence the distribution of the population growth. Next topic is population growth. The population growth or the population change refer to the change in a number of the inhabitants of the territory during the specific period of time. So population growth, what are the meaning of the population? Number of the peoples and numbers of the peoples change refer to change in a number of the habitat in a territory during the period, during the टाइम के दौरान क्या क्या उसमें चेंज आया है, कैसे कैसे पॉपुलेशन चेंज हुई है, वो बढ़ी है, वो घटी है. दिस इज कॉल्ड द पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ. दीज आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स. फर्स्ट इज पॉजिटिव एंड सेकेंड इज नेगेटिव. It can be expressed either in the term of the absolute number or in a term of the percentage. Population change in an area is the important indicator of the economic development, social upliftment and the historical and cultural background of the regions. So here the population development, population growth also guide the many factors of any countries for their indicator of the economic development, social upliftment, and historical and cultural background of the regions. So population growth of any country also indicate of these factors also. Some basic concept of the population growth. Growth of population. What is the growth of population? Change of population in a particular area between 2 point of time is known as a growth of the population. जब 2 point of time में population change होती है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? growth of the population. The example of this in the population of 2001 in India is 102.70 crore. And from the population in 2011, 121.02 crore. So here the difference is increase 18.15 crores. That is the actual growth rate of the population. So this is the growth rate of the population. जब population in a point of time में चेंज होती है किसी भी एरिया की तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं? उसको बोलते हैं ग्रोथ ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन. व्हेन द पॉपुलेशन इज इंक्रीज इन ए पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम दैट इज कॉल्ड द पॉपुलेशन ग्रोथ ऑफ एनी एरियाज. सो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन. दिस इज द चेंज ऑफ पॉपुलेशन एक्सप्रेस इन परसेंटेज. ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन क्या रेट है, कैसे ग्रोथ हुई है और उसको हम किस में एक्सप्रेस करते हैं? वी एक्सप्रेस इन परसेंटेज. नेचुरल ग्रोथ ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन. दिस इज द पॉपुलेशन इंक्रीज बाय द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बर्थ एंड डेथ in a particular region between 2 point of time. What is the natural growth of the population? When the peoples change in a 2 point of time, how many birth and death in any region, that is called the natural growth of the population. जब population किसके बर्थ रेट और डेथ रेट के ऊपर अकॉर्डिंग चेंज होती है उसी को हम क्या कहते हैं? नेचुरल बर्थ रेट ऑफ एनी रीजन. And natural birth rate is equal to birth and death. And the difference in actual growth of the population. In this also include the migration, birth, death, and also include the migration, in migration and out migration. This is the actual growth rate of the population. इसमें birth rate, death rate और इसमें क्या भी इंक्लूड होता है? माइग्रेशन भी इसमें इंक्लूड होता है. पॉजिटिव ग्रोथ ऑफ रेट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन. व्हाट इज द पॉजिटिव ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन? व्हेन birth rate is high than the death rate and many peoples has come in any regions, किसी भी regions में आ रहे हैं due to their better facilities. So this is called the positive growth rate of population. जब हमारी birth rate high होती है in a comparison of death rate और बहुत सारे लोग वहां पर रहने भी आते हैं क्योंकि वहां पर उनको बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, उसी को हम क्या कहते हैं? पॉजिटिव बर्थ रेट ऑफ पॉपुलेशन. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, नेगेटिव ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन. इन ए पॉपुलेशन इज डिक्रीज, birth rate is also very low and death rate is high. This reason is a negative growth rate of the population, and population are also migrated from there in another place for their better opportunity, better facilities. This is called the negative growth rate of peoples. जहाँ पर birth rate भी low होती है और death rate high होती है और population migrate करती है another places पर, this is called the negative growth rate of the population. So you understand what is the growth of the population, how we can calculate it in a percentage, and natural growth rate and positive growth rate and negative growth rate. So next is component of the population change. Population कैसे कैसे change होती है, उसके लिए क्या क्या factors हैं जो responsible है? First is birth rate. There are the three component of population change. First is the birth, second is death, and third is migration. In migration, otherwise out migration. First is birth rate. Crude birth rate CBR is expressed as a number of living birth in a year. कितने बच्चे एक साल में जीवित रहे हैं? पर 1000 ऑफ पॉपुलेशन। कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं इसको? हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं हाउ मैनी लिविंग बर्थ इन ए ईयर पर 1000 पॉपुलेशन पे। 1000 पॉपुलेशन पे कितने बच्चे एक साल में जीवित रहे हैं, उससे हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं बर्थ रेट ऑफ एनी रीजन्स। द फॉर्मूला इज हियर, CBR, पॉपुलेशन अपॉन BI, अदरवाइज बर्थ जो लिविंग है, और इनटू 1000। सो यू अंडरस्टैंड, BI is living birth and total population and 1000 population per 1000 of population. We know about the birth rate of any disease. Death rate also play an active role in the population, such as death birth rate is compulsory, otherwise important to know the change of the population of any regions. Same the death rate is also compulsory, otherwise essential to know the changes of the population of any regions. And the same formula is also here for this. Only change here death. On the place of BI is here the death. How many people are dead, total population and 1000 in a year. This is called CDR and this is called CBR. Birth rate is CBR and death rate is CDR. CDR is crude death rate. D is number of deaths and is estimated mid-year population of that year. By then, large mortality rates are affected. अगर ज्यादा वहां पर डेथ रेट हाई है तो ये इफेक्टेड डालती है द चेंज ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन हियर इज नेगेटिव। वी सी हियर द नेगेटिव ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन इन दिस रीजन्स। डेमोग्राफिक स्ट्रक्चर, सोशल एडवांसमेंट एंड लेवल एंड इट्स इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट, ऑल आर द फैक्टर इफेक्टेड बाय दिस द change which type of the population, positive otherwise negative in any regions. Next point is migration. Third component of population change is migration. What are the migration? When the peoples go any place, otherwise come any place, that is called the migration. Apart from the birth and death rate, there is another way by which the population size change. When peoples move from one place to another, the place they move from is called place of origin. जहां से वो मूव करते हैं उस प्लेस को क्या कहते हैं? प्लेस ऑफ ओरिजिन. एंड वेयर दे हैज कम, this place is called place of destination. So, what is the place of origin? From where they are moved and from they has come, that is called the place of destination. The place of the origin show the decrease of the population. ओरिजिन पॉइंट क्या शो करता है पॉपुलेशन का? कि वहां पर पॉपुलेशन क्या हो रही है? डिक्रीज हो रहा है. और पॉपुलेशन ऑफ द डेस्टिनेशन, place of the destination also indicate the increase in the population. उस place पर क्या बढ़ रही है? population बढ़ रही है. Destination. Migration may be interpreted as a spontaneous efforts of achieve the better balance between the population and resources. By the migration, we can make the balance between our population and the resources. Up we calculate the migration, how many peoples are migrate here, what are the reason for they are decreased rate, otherwise in the increased rate. We can calculate them and make the balance between the distribution of the resources in any regions. So now the next, migration may be, and there are the many many pattern, not a method, pattern of the migration. Migration can be permanent, temporary or seasonal. Peoples many times migrate permanently. They are habitated in any region permanently. Otherwise temporary, for 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, etc. And seasonal, for in a mining and for cultivation of the crops, etc. Harvesting of the crops. It may be make place from the ruler to ruler. And migration, कैसे हो सकता है माइग्रेशन? रूलर से रूलर, अदरवाइज रूलर टू अर्बन, अर्बन टू रूलर. This is the few chances of this when the migration of अर्बन टू रूरल. बहुत कम होता है जब अर्बन से रूरल एरियाज में होता है, बट कभी कभी हम देख भी लेते हैं रूरल टू अर्बन एरियाज, अर्बन टू अर्बन एरियाज एंड अर्बन टू रूरल एरियाज आल्सो. सो माइग्रेशन मैनी टाइप से होता है, कभी परमानेंटली भी होगा, कभी सीजनल भी होगा और कभी कैसे भी होता है टेम्परेरी, थोड़े समय के लिए जाते हैं. और माइग्रेशन कैसे करते हैं? रूरल एरिया से रूरल एरिया में, अर्बन एरिया से अर्बन एरिया में, अदरवाइज रूरल से अर्बन और अर्बन से रूरल एरियाज में. डू यू रियलाइज दैट द सेम पर्सन इज बोथ ए एमिग्रेंट और एमिग्रेंट? डू यू रियलाइज द सेम पर्सन इज बोथ, दोनों करता है. क्या करता है? एमिग्रेंट. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द एमिग्रेंट? आना. और इमिग्रेंट जाना, किसी प्लेस पर आना. इन माइग्रेशन और आउट माइग्रेशन, एक पीपल से दोनों काम भी करते हैं. एमिग्रेशन हु मूव इनटू ए न्यू प्लेसेस इज कॉल्ड एमिग्रेशन. जब हम मूव करते हैं, किसी दूसरे प्लेस पर जाते हैं तो उसको क्या कहते हैं? हम एमिग्रेंट कहते हैं. और इमिग्रेंट किसे कहते हैं? इमिग्रेंट कहते हैं जब एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस पर क्या करते हैं? मूव. और एमिग्रेंट कहते हैं हु मूव आउट ऑफ द प्लेस इज कॉल्ड एमिग्रेंट. सो यू अंडरस्टैंड इमिग्रेंट और एमिग्रेंट. इमिग्रेंट जब हम किसी प्लेस से मूव करते हैं और किसी प्लेस पर जब हम आते हैं उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? एमिग्रेंट बोलते हैं. Can you think the reason why the people migrate? Yes, many factors affected the migration of the peoples. For the better opportunity of the job, safety purpose, for the education, health facilities, etc. Many reasons people migrate from one place to another places. People migrate for a better economic. For what they migrate? Their better economic and social life. That's the main reason. Why the people migrate? For their economic development or their social development. Region से बहुत सारे peoples क्या करते हैं? Migrate करते हैं. There are the two sets of the factor that influence the migration. और इसके लिए two factors responsible होते हैं जो किस पर इफेक्ट डालते हैं? माइग्रेशन पर. फर्स्ट इज द पुश फैक्टर. अंडरस्टैंड द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्ड पुश फैक्टर. जब कोई हमें मजबूर करता है किसी प्लेस से जाने के लिए, दैट इज कॉल्ड द पुश फैक्टर. फैक्टर मेक द प्लेसेस ऑफ ओरिजिन सीम लेस अट्रैक्टिव. जहां आपका ओरिजिन प्लेस है, जहां आपका बर्थ हुई है, जहां पर आप मतलब बिलोंग करते हो, वो एरिया आपके लिए क्या हो जाता है? लेस अट्रैक्टिव हो जाता है. वहां पर आपको बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं अवेलेबल हो रही है, तो आप क्या करोगे? उस जगह से दूसरी जगह पर क्या करोगे? माइग्रेशन करोगे. फॉर रीजन लाइक अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. इन योर ओरिजिन प्लेस you don't found any types of the employment. Poor living, your living standard also very poor there. Political, yes, टर्मोइल्स, वहां पर पॉलिटिकल क्या रहते हैं, टर्मोइल्स रहते हैं, रॉइड्स रहते हैं, हमेशा लड़ाई झगड़े होते रहते हैं। ऐसे प्लेसेस पर आप लोग रहना क्या नहीं करते हो, लाइक नहीं करते हैं। अनप्लीजेंट क्लाइमेट, नेचुरल डिजास्टर, एपिडेमिक्स एंड द सोशल इकोनॉमिक backwardness. So these are the push factor where we see in any area this is let attractive हमारे लिए रहने के लिए बिल्कुल भी फेवरेबल नहीं है। वहां पर ना तो हमें बेटर एजुकेशन मिल रही है, सोशल फैसिलिटीज भी नहीं रही है, लड़ाई झगड़े रहते हैं हमेशा, इकोनॉमिकली कोई डेवलपमेंट नहीं है, लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड भी बहुत पुअर है, पॉलिटिकल टर्मोइल्स ऑलवेज वहां पर रहते हैं, कंटिन्यू क्या रहते हैं, रनिंग रहते हैं, अनप्लीजेंट क्लाइमेट रहती है, क्लाइमेट वहां की हार्श है या ज्यादा मतलब कैसी है, कोल्ड है, अदरवाइज हॉट है, वहां भी लोग रहना पसंद नहीं करते हैं। और इकोनॉमिक और सोशली क्या है, वो बैकवर्ड एरियाज है। इन रीजन्स में लोग क्या करते हैं, वहां से क्या करते हैं, इमिग्रेशन करते हैं, यानी वहां से माइग्रेशन करते हैं। सेकेंड नंबर पे अपना आता है पुल फैक्टर्स, एंड पुल फैक्टर अट्रैक्ट करते हैं। दिस इज द अपोजिट ऑफ द पुश फैक्टर। कोई भी प्लेस हमें क्या करता है, अट्रैक्ट करता है, वहां पर लोग जाना चाहते हैं क्योंकि वहां पर उनको क्या बेटर जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी और उनका इकोनॉमिकली सोशल डेवलपमेंट होगा, वहां पर उनको एजुकेशन भी अच्छी प्रोवाइड होगी और हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज भी अच्छी मिलेंगी। फैक्टर मेक द प्लेसेस ऑफ डेस्टिनेशन सी मोर अट्रैक्टिव देन द प्लेस ऑफ द ओरिजिन फॉर द रीजन लाइक बेटर जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी एंड लिविंग कंडीशन। वहां पर क्या है, बेटर जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी है और लिविंग कंडीशन है, तो ऐसे प्लेस पर लोग क्या करते हैं, जाना पसंद करते हैं। पीस, वहां का क्या है, एटमॉस्फेयर इज वेरी पीसफुल एंड द स्टेबिलिटी सिक्योरिटी ऑफ द लाइफ। वहां पर क्या है, लाइफ की स्टेबिलिटी है और सिक्योरिटी मिलती है। देयर इज नो एनी फियर टू लिव देयर्स, प्रोस्पेरिटी एंड प्लीजेंट क्लाइमेट। और वहां की क्लाइमेट भी क्या है, बहुत ही फेवरेबल है, मॉडरेट क्लाइमेट है और कैसी है, प्लीजेंट है। तो पीपल्स लाइक टू माइग्रेट इन दिस प्लेसेस। सो यू अंडरस्टैंड पुश एंड पुल फैक्टर। पुल फैक्टर दे आर अट्रैक्ट अस एंड द पुश फैक्टर दे आर नॉट अट्रैक्टिव एनी प्लेस, सो वी गो दे we like to go in another place. So here these are the two factor influence the migration is push factor and pull factor. Next topic is demographic transition. What is this? Demographic transition. What is the meaning of the demographic transition? वर्ल्ड की पॉपुलेशन कैसे कैसे चेंज हुई है, किस तरह का चेंजेस, कैसा वहां पर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक हम देखते हैं, ये टॉपिक में हम डिस्कस करेंगे। डेमोग्राफिक ट्रांजिशन थ्योरी कैन बी यूज्ड टू डिस्क्राइब एंड प्रिडिक्ट। ये डिस्क्राइब कर सकती है, प्रिडिक्ट कर सकती है द फ्यूचर पॉपुलेशन। किसके बारे में, हमें डेमोग्राफिक ट्रांजिशन से हमें पता लग जाता है कि फ्यूचर में इस कंट्री की पॉपुलेशन कैसी रहेगी, उसकी नेगेटिव ग्रोथ रेट रहेगी, अदरवाइज पॉजिटिव ग्रोथ रहेगी ऑफ एनी एरिया। द थ्योरी टेल अस द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ एनी रीजन चेंज फ्रॉम हाई बर्थ रेट, डेथ रेट एंड लो बर्थ रेट एंड लो डेथ रेट एज द सोसाइटी प्रोग्रेसेस फ्रॉम रूरल, agrarian and illiterate to urban, industrial and literate societies. These changes occur in a stage which are collectively known as a demographic cycle. तो इससे हमें क्या पता लगता है, ये थ्योरी हमें बताती है पॉपुलेशन एनी रीजन चेंज फ्रॉम हाई बर्थ रेट, हाई डेथ रेट, अदरवाइज लो बर्थ रेट, लो डेथ रेट, वहां पर किस तरह का क्या है, कैसी वहां पर प्रोग्रेस हो रही है, रूरल एरिया में कितना एग्रियन है, कितने एग्रीकल्चर एक्टिविटीज में इंक्लूड है, इलिटरेट है, अदरवाइज लिटरेट है, कैसी वहां पर एजुकेशन है, इंडस्ट्रियल सिस्टम कैसा है, कैसी सोसाइटीज है, मतलब दीज चेंज अकर कैसे फर्स्ट स्टेज में चेंज आते हैं, सेकंड स्टेज में क्या आते हैं, है ना, ये किस में डिवाइडेड है, स्टेजेस में डिवाइडेड है, और इसी को हम क्या कहते हैं, डेमोग्राफिक साइकिल कहते हैं। तो ये क्या करता है, डेमोग्राफिक ट्रांजिशन हमें बताता है कि फ्यूचर में यहाँ पर पॉपुलेशन किसी कंट्री की कैसी होगी, उसकी डिक्रीज होगी, अदरवाइज इंक्रीज होगी, प्रोग्रेसिव होगी, अदरवाइज अनप्रोग्रेसिव होगी, किस तरह की पॉपुलेशन होगी, इसके द्वारा हम करते हैं। और ये किस में होता है, स्टेज में होता है, किस में होता है, स्टेज में। तो इसको हम कहते हैं डेमोग्राफिक ट्रांजिशन, अदरवाइज डेमोग्राफिक साइकिल। रूरल एग्रियन यानी रूरल एग्रीकल्चर ट्रांजिशन कितना बदलाव आया, डेमोग्राफिक ट्रांजिशन अर्बन इंडस्ट्रियल, यानी रूरल एरियाज से कितने कहां पर गए, अर्बन एरियाज में गए। यस, नाउ 2.3 एक्सप्लेन द 3 stages model of the demographic transition theory. The first stage, look here. This is the first stage. This is here the CBR and CDR. There are the 2 lines here, CBR and CDR, 2 lines here. Otherwise death rate or birth rate. In a first stage, both are high in Bangladesh rainforest tribes. Yeah, otherwise in a ancient period when there is no any facilities of the health facility, there is no development of the technology, birth rate is also high and death rate is also high. But in a second stage, BR also high, but death rate is decreased. When the time is running, death rate is decrease here. Death rate is low, but in the period of time death rate is decrease. Death rate क्या हो गई, कम होती चली गई। और बर्थ रेट जो पहले हाई थी, धीरे धीरे यहां तक ये हाई है, लेकिन फिर क्या होगी, ये भी क्या हो जाएगी, लो हो जाएगी। तो डेथ रेट और बर्थ रेट दोनों ही क्या हो गई, इस स्टेज पर आके दोनों ही क्या हो गई, लो। यहां पर दोनों क्या थी, हाई थी। फिर क्या हुआ, यहां पर बर्थ रेट क्या थी, अभी हाई चल रही थी, फिर धीरे धीरे क्या हो गई, वो भी लो हो गई। लेकिन ये जो ये गैप बना, यहां पर जो ये डेथ रेट है, ये डेथ रेट क्या है, पहले यहां पर क्या थी, मतलब लो थी, लेकिन धीरे धीरे यहां पर क्या थी, हाई थी, और फिर धीरे धीरे क्या होती चली गई, लो होती चली गई। तो यहां पर लो डेथ रेट है और लो बर्थ रेट है। इसमें क्या आती है, अपनी डेवलप कंट्री आती है। सेकंड में हमने देखे जैसे पेरू, श्रीलंका, कीनिया टाइम, और जैसे डेवलप कंट्री जैसे कनाडा, जापान और यूएसए, जहां पर हम क्या देखते हैं, बर्थ रेट भी लो है और डेथ रेट भी क्या है, लो है। सो दिस इज द डेमोग्राफिक ट्रांजिशन थ्योरी। इन ए फर्स्ट स्टेज birth rate is high and death rate is also high, दोनों ही क्या है, हाई है। लेकिन सेकेंड स्टेज में क्या होता है, बर्थ रेट इज आल्सो हाई बट डेथ रेट इज लो इन ए रनिंग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम। टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग धीरे धीरे क्या होने लगती है, वो डिक्रीज होने लगती है और डेथ रेट भी लो आ जाती है। एंड वी कैन सी दिस टाइप ऑफ द कंडीशन इन द डेवलप्ड कंट्री। लुक हियर इज द जापान, कनाडा एंड यूएसए वेयर इज द लो बर्थ रेट एंड डेथ रेट। Yes, engage the agriculture. Yes, now start in the first stage. Has high fertility and the high mortality. Death rate is also high and birth rate is also high because people reproduce more to, yes, compensate for the death rate due to the epidemics and variable food supply. And the population growth is slow and most of the peoples are engaged in agriculture where large families are asset and life expectancy is low. In an ancient time, when there is a no development of the any technology, here the death rate is also high and the birth rate is also high. People is busy in only the agriculture field and depend on the traditional method. There is a no development to know about how to control the population and what are how we can save from the epidemics, etc. So in the first stage both are high. Fertility remain high in the beginning of the second stage. सेकेंड स्टेज में जो आपकी बर्थ रेट है वो क्या है, हाई है, बट रनिंग ऑफ द पास्ट ऑफ द टाइम दिस विल बी लो. धीरे धीरे फिर क्या होगी, ये लो होगी सेकेंड. बस इन द डेक्लाइन विद द टाइम, this accompanied by the reduced mortality rate and improvement in the sanitation and the health condition lead to the decline in the mortality rate. But in the second stage, in the starting, birth rate is high and death rate is also high, but in the decline of the time, otherwise past of the time, birth rate is also low and death rate is also low. What are the reason? These are the reason: facilities of the sanitation, health facilities, etc. Both this is possible according to the development of the technology. Mortality rate is also low and the death rate is also, death rate and the birth rate both are low. In the last stage, both फर्टिलिटी एंड मॉरलिटी डेक्लाइन दोनों ही किस स्टेज पे आ गई हैं, दोनों ही लो पे आ गई हैं. यहाँ पर बर्थ रेट भी कम है और डेथ रेट भी क्या है, कम है. द पॉपुलेशन इज आइदर स्टेबल और ग्रो स्लोली. पॉपुलेशन क्या होगी, या तो स्टेबल है, ना वो घट रही है ना बढ़ रही है, ना इंक्रीज हो रही है ना ही डिक्रीज हो रही है, और क्या है नेक्स्ट, या फिर ग्रो हो रही है बहुत ही स्लो. द पॉपुलेशन बिकम, अब पॉपुलेशन क्या होगी है, अर्बेनाइज, लिटरेट, हैज हाई टेक्निकल नॉलेज, हाउ डेलिबरेटली कंट्रोल द फैमिली साइज. अब पॉपुलेशन क्या हो गई है, डेवलप हो गई है, उसने टेक्नोलॉजी को अच्छे से क्या कर लिया, आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया, यूज करती है. अब उसमें क्या हो गया है, यहाँ पर अर्बनाइज हो गए हैं, लिटरेट हो गए हैं लोग, टेक्नोलॉजी जानते हैं अच्छे से, और हाउ टू दे नो हाउ टू कंट्रोल देयर फैमिली अदरवाइज एक्सेट्रा. This so that the human beings are extremely flexible and are able to adjust their fertility. This show that the human beings are extremely flexible. Human beings क्या है, flexible है, this is not the stable, and are able to adjust their fertility. They can control their birth rate. In the present day, different countries are at different stages of the demographic transition. In the present, we see the distribution of the population, and in many countries we see the negative birth rate of the population. In many is the positive growth of the population. There are the many reasons and different type of the stages of the demographic transition we can see in the many countries. So the last topic of this chapter is population control measure. In many countries, population are increased. There cannot be fulfilled by the resources of these countries their needs. उनकी नीड्स क्या है, वहाँ पर पूरी नहीं हो रही है वहाँ की ज़रूरतों के, क्योंकि देयर इज़ अ लिमिट ऑफ द रिसोर्सेज ऑफ दे कैन नॉट इंक्रीज. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लैंड रिसोर्सेज, yes, water resources, they are in a limit, and according to the speed of the population change, they cannot be increased. So that's compulsory, especially for India, to control their population. Otherwise, they cannot fulfill their needs because resources are limited. Family planning is the spacing and preventing the birth rate of the children. Access to the family planning services is the significant factor in limiting the population growth and improving the women health and propaganda free availability of the contraceptives and the tax disincentives for a large family are some of the measures which can be help population controls. So we are talking about in our country. Here we see in second number is the largest population country of India. So population should be controlled here. We should adopt the many method to control the population here, to give the better education of the women and provide the health facilities, improving the women's health and propaganda and free availability of the contraceptives and tax disincentives. जिन फैमिलीज़ में बच्चे जैसे हैं बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम गवर्नमेंट भी स्टार्ट करती है. फॉर एग्जांपल जिस फैमिलीज़ में जैसे 2 बच्चे हैं उनको क्या मिलेंगे, इंसेंटिव्स मिलेंगे. अगर दे हैव द 3 अदरवाइज 4 चिल्ड्रन देयर इज़ नो इंसेंटिव्स फॉर दिस. एंड मैनी medicines are also available in the hospital to control the population growths. Some measure which can be help in the population control. According to the Thomas Malthus, in his theory in 1798 stated that the number of the people would increase faster than the food supply, and further increase would result in the population crash caused by the famine, disease and war. तो थॉमस माल्थस क्या कहते हैं? थॉमस माल्थस के अकॉर्डिंग अगर इसी रेट से पॉपुलेशन इंक्रीज होती रही तो जो हमारे रिसोर्सेज हैं वो उनकी ज़रूरतों को पूरा नहीं कर पाएंगे. एट दैट्स द रिजल्ट इन इज कॉज द मैनी क्रैशेस, फॉर एग्जांपल फेमिन, डिजीज एंड वॉर. द प्रिवेंटिंग चेक ऑफ द बेटर देन द फिजिकल चेक्स. और इनको रोकने की बजाय वी शुड कंट्रोल द पॉपुलेशन. अगर हम पॉपुलेशन को कंट्रोल करेंगे तो ये चीज आएंगी नहीं, ना किसी तरह के फेमिन, डिजीज और वॉर होंगे. क्यों? जब हमारे पास रिसोर्सेज लिमिटेड है, हु आर द पावरफुल दे कैन टेक देम एंड हु हैव नो एनी फैसिलिटी दे कैन नॉट टेक देम. जो पुअर हैं और जो रिच पीपल्स हैं वो रिसोर्सेज रखते हैं और उनका क्या करते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं. लेकिन जो गरीब आदमी है जिनको अवेलेबल नहीं हो रहे तो उनके लिए वो बहुत ही लाइफ क्या हो जाती है, बहुत ही माइजरेबल हो जाती है. तो पॉपुलेशन का कंट्रोल होना भी बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. अगर हम चाहते हैं किसी भी कंट्री का डेवलपमेंट, फॉर द बेटर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एनी कंट्री दैट्स कंपल्सरी टू कंट्रोल द पॉपुलेशन. Then after that, that's the possible of the improve the living standard, education, health facilities, etc. All are the factor depend upon this. So, and for the sustainability of our resources, the world will have to control the rapid population increase. First of all, what are the topic is the sustainable development. Sustainable development when we fulfill the requirement of the present and also save for the future without the damage of the environment, that is called the sustainable development. For the sustainable development, that's very essential to control the rapid growth rate of the population so that we can make a better future of our population of any country, otherwise world. So now your chapter is finished. I hope you understand this chapter. Goodbye.